Let's begin. We're going to start in Sukhasana. Find an easy seat, cross your legs at your shins, flex your feet. You can prop yourself up on a pillow, a blanket if you need to, maybe move the flesh away from your sit bones. Make this as easeful as possible. And then today, as you rest your hands on your thighs, I want you to open up your grip, turn your palms to the ceiling, and take a mantra that's open and receptive. Let your elbows drop. Draw your shoulders back over your hips. Get taller through the top of your head. Soften your face and close your eyes. With your palms turned upward, see if you can open up yourself to receive. Use your inhales to draw in fresh energy, fresh air. Use your exhales to empty out any lethargy, stale air, stale energy, letting go. Making space for that new inhale as you receive. And letting go as you exhale. Lately, we've been touching on the first limb of the 8 limbs of yoga, the yamas, ethical practices or moral codes which yogis try to live by. There are 5 yamas. We've touched on ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, and today we're going to talk about aparigraha. Aparigraha is the practice of non-attachment, non-grasping. It's the process of letting go. Because all things in life are impermanent, things are in constant change. Sometimes we grasp and grip onto things, maybe past experiences or old feelings or what our body felt or looked like 10 years ago, and we try and hold on to those and make them current. But when we do that, we set ourselves up for suffering because ultimately those past experiences are not the reality of now. As we move through this change, oftentimes we experience loss, and you're allowed to mourn. You're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to miss the old. But if you keep trying to make now what it was then, you'll be locked in a painful place. So as we move through our flow today, practicing aparigraha, letting go, trying to become present to the full experience of the reality of now. Gently bring your hands to your heart. Drawing awareness to your heart center, bow your forehead to your hands. Release your hands, gently open your eyes, and make your way onto all fours. You can roll over your shins, swing your legs around. However you get there, take your time and set yourself up. Bring your hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Tuck and spread your toes, get a little stretch through your feet. Make sure your knees are right underneath your hips. And on an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, open your heart. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Come onto your right shoulder and release your head to the floor. Pause here. Press the floor away more with your left hand. Draw your top shoulder back. Spin your gaze to the ceiling and soften your shoulders up your back away from your ears. Keep pressing into your left hand. Inhale, unthread your right arm back up to the sky. And on an exhale, rethread that right arm and find that twist. Twice more. Inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, twist. This time, inhale, unthread, open, stay there. Roll that right wrist around a few times one way. A few times the other way. And then release your right hand to the floor. Changing sides. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Open your chest. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right. Come onto your left shoulder and relax your head on the floor. Press the floor away with your right hand. Spin your top shoulder open. See if you can draw your right hip back slightly and lengthen more from your tailbone to the top of your head. Keep pressing into your right hand. Inhale, unthread and open your left arm back to the sky. Good. Exhale, thread through and twist. Inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, thread and twist. Inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, thread and twist. This time, inhale, unthread, open. Stay there with that left arm high. And just roll out your wrist a few times one way, a few times the other way. And release back to all fours. Get wider through your hands. Press down a little more through your thumb and index fingers. Take a breath in. And on an exhale, keep pressing down into your hands as you lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, move around, pedal out your legs, shake out your head. See how this down dog feels on your body today. And then send your breath to those places that might be talking to you a little bit today. Keep pressing down into your thumb and index fingers to lengthen your armpits long and lift your sit bones up and back. Keep your sit bones high as you melt your heels towards the floor. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your shoulders all the way over your wrists and pause. Building a little heat, a little strength. As we build heat throughout our practice, see if you can use that heat to burn up anything you're holding on to. Physically, mentally. Soften your breath here as the heat begins to build. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, you guys. On the breath, let it flow. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Twice more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, downward dog. One more. Inhale, shift forward. This time stay here, gaze forward. 2 chaturanga push-ups. Option to lower your knees to the floor. Take a breath in, prepare. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, press back up to plank. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, press to plank. This time exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Untuck your toes. Reach your toes to the back of your mat. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Tent up onto your fingertips and then walk your fingertips out to the side a little more so they're outside your mat but still in line with your shoulders. Poke your elbows to the ceiling, waving through our baby cobra today. Inhale, peel your belly, your chest, your head, and gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, get longer as you lower belly, chest, and head. Twice more like that. Inhale, roll through your spine. Your head and your gaze are last to arrive. Get longer as you exhale, lengthen and lower belly, chest, and head. One more. Inhale, belly, chest, gaze. Exhale, belly, chest, and head. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press back, child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide. Soften your third eye space on your mat and let your hips sway right to left. Let that sway trickle through your spine, into your neck, your head. Inhale up to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, take baby steps. As you walk your feet to your hands, press down into your hands, pull your belly in and up. And once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, open them hip width distance. Bend your knees a lot. Let your belly fold over your thighs and then let go. Shake out your head. Shake out your shoulders. Keep a deep bend in your knees. Reach behind you and release your fingers. Squeeze your palms. If this is difficult for you, think of poking your elbows to the ceiling. Otherwise, try and stretch your arms long and poke your knuckles to the ceiling. Chest expansion. Get wider through your collarbones. On your inhale, press down into your feet. Lift your sit bones higher. And on an exhale, fold over your legs. 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale in through your nose. Fill up. Open your mouth, big exhale out your mouth, let it go. 2 more like that. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. 1 more big breath in. Bigger breath out. Gently let your arms release. Stay heavy in your head, heavy in your shoulders. Bend your knees deeper and unroll. 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, roll your shoulders back a couple times. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes to touch. Hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften or close your eyes. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Press your feet down into the floor. Rebound that energy up through the fronts of your legs. Lift your kneecaps. Lift your quadriceps. Draw your front hip bones closer to your low ribs as you pull your belly in. Soften your shoulders. Find your breath. APARIGRAHA. Non-attachment. Letting go of the things we are grasping and accepting now. What is real in this moment? Bow your forehead to your hands. Gently open your eyes. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Now let it go. Exhale, drop, swing, bend those knees, drop those arms. Inhale, back up to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward, make it feel good. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Pull your heart forward, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Using down dog as a place to settle, to ground, to reconnect with your breath and your intention. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold and stay. Soften your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Forward fold, twist. Press down more into your right foot. Get longer through your right leg. Open your right shoulder a little more as you breathe in. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee. Inhale your left arm up. Forward fold, twist. Tilt your left sit bone higher to the sky. Get longer from your tailbone through the top of your head. Take another inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, drop, swing, let it go. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Knees and thighs are lifted as you press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Soften your left knee. Inhale, right arm high, forward fold, twist. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee. Inhale, left arm high, twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Last time, exhale, drop, swing. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Draw your shoulders down, lengthen your neck. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold and stay. Make sure your big toes are touching. On an inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Draw your hips back towards the back of your mat. Lift your heart, reach through your fingers. Take a breath here. Settle in. Work those tiny details. Squeeze your knees together. Pull your belly in and up. Shift your shins back towards your calves as your hips keep moving back to the back of your mat. Stay soft through your shoulders, soft through your eyes. 3 breaths. Building heat. Inhale. Exhale. Can you sit a little lower? Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, and then scorpion dog your right leg. Open your hip, bend your knee. Lift your right knee higher and reach your right toes over to the left side of your space. Press down a little more into your right hand, and now try and roll your right shoulder and right ribs towards the floor a touch. So you square off through your shoulders as you open that right leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow as you shift forward to plank. Twice more like that. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. This time, inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg straight up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, low lunge, twist, reach your right arm high. Pause and breathe. Lift a little more underneath the front of your left hip bone and draw your outer right hip down. Try and square your pelvis to your mat and then twist from your torso. Spiral your left ribs to the ceiling. Open your heart. Reaching through your right fingers, take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, high lunge. Press down into your feet to rise up. Take your time here. Set up your foundation with your legs. Try and steer your hips from your legs. Spin your inner left thigh back to help draw your outer right hip back in space. Pull your belly and front ribs in. Maybe as you anchor through your right foot, bend your right knee a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Burst open wide. Seal the outer edge of your back foot into the floor. Add a little more reach through your back fingers. Let your right shin move forward as you gaze over your right middle finger. Soften your shoulders. Zip up through your inner thighs. Lift your pelvic floor. Draw your belly in. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Keep that right shin moving forward. Try and poke your right hip crease to the ceiling a bit more as you lengthen your right side body. Inhale, fill up, stretch, lengthen. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot, left arm to the ceiling. You now have that right arm as a tool to help press your right knee open a little more. Can you draw your right sit bone back towards your back heel as you press that knee open? And then spin your right ribs to the ceiling. Maybe your heart, maybe your gaze. Press down through your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle, stretch your right leg straight. Reach your right arm up and back. Turn your torso more to the side wall than the ceiling, so you really get a side stretch as opposed to a back bend. Yes, right foot presses down, right arm stretches long. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, take your time. Your version, your flow. Modify or add variations as you'd like. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Scorpion dog your left leg. Bend your knee, open your hip, lift your left knee high, and then keep reaching your left toes over to the right. Ground down more through your left hand. See if you can spin your left shoulder and left ribs towards the floor as you open through your left hip. Take a breath in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, shift forward to plank. Twice more. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. This time, inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm high. Good. Now work from your pelvis, your feet, your legs, your foundation up. First, lift a little more underneath your right hip, drop your outer left hip down. Now torso. Start to spin your belly, your heart, your gaze towards your left thumb. Get longer from your back heel out the top of your head as you bend your front knee a little deeper. Yes, take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Press into your feet. Inhale, high lunge. Soften your eyes. Settle in. Working your foundation, spin your inner right thigh back to draw your left hip back. Try and bend your front knee a little deeper as you pull your belly off your front thigh. Soften your shoulders but reach through your fingers. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Ground down more through your left heel and soften your left toes. Can you find that zip in and up through your inner thighs again? Engage your pelvic floor, pull your belly in. Soften through your shoulders, let that energy extend out through your ring and pinky fingers. Gaze over your left middle finger. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Move your left shin forward more. Tilt that left hip crease up. Lengthen your left side. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand to the floor, right arm high. Use your left arm to help out that left leg. Press your left knee open. Draw your left sit bone back towards your back heel. And then torso. Spin your torso to the sky. Keep pressing down through your feet as you reach up through your right fingertips. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your left leg straight, reach up and back. From your left toes through your left fingers. Take a breath in, stretch, lengthen, grow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Ground down. Allow your breath and energy to settle. Return to your intention. Let's take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth to let go. Inhale, rise high in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Find that balance between effort and ease. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, you gotta take one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, down dog, lift those sit bones high. Inhale, right leg high, scorpion dog, open your hip, bend your knee. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. 2 more times. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. This time, inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, right arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down. Maybe this time take that left arm all the way up and over. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg straight, right arm back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Twice more. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. This time, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down. Maybe take that right arm all the way up and over. Inhale, reverse triangle, left leg straight, left arm back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Find your breath. Can you inhale down into your hands and exhale, melt your heels towards the floor. We're gonna take that flow one more time today with a little bit of speed, building heat, burning up those things we might be grasping. Starting right here from down dog. Inhale your right leg high, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Use your breath. Inhale, left leg high, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. One more. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Let a breath in. Let a breath out. One more full inhale. Empty as you exhale. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees. Padahastasana, lift your feet. Try and slide your entire hands underneath your feet so that your toes come to your wrist creases. Press your feet down into your hands. On an inhale, lengthen your spine, and then pull your hands into your feet. Exhale, draw yourself into a deep forward fold. Press your heels down and out slightly to widen through your sit bones. Try and lift your shoulder blades up your back as you reach the top of your head towards the floor. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet mat width apart. Go wide with your feet. Bend your knees, come down into a prayer squat. Elbows and knees press against each other. Draw your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Good. See if you can scoop your tailbone forward and draw your chest and shoulders back. Get a little taller through your spine. Nice. And then option to stay here. You can move around a little bit. Do whatever feels nice. Or Kakasana crow pose. Crow pose, hands to the floor. Lift your sit bones a little. Heel toe your feet together. Open your knees wide and try and bring your knees into your armpits. Pull your heart and gaze forward and up. Shift so far forward and up that your toes lighten and maybe lift. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. Chaturanga coming up in 2. And 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Option to stay, or maybe this time flip your dog. Pivot on your left toes. Land your right foot to the floor. Turn both feet to be parallel with your toes facing to the back of your space. Press your left hand down and forward. Lift your hips and heart high. Turn your right palm to the front of your space and reach your right arm all the way overhead. Stay for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Stay in this lunge. Just exhale your hands to prayer in front of your heart. On an inhale, pinch forward slightly, draw your belly and make a little space. Exhale, Parvrita Parsvottanasana. Revolve side angle, hook your left arm to the outside of your right leg. Press your palms together, spin your top shoulder open, and then just like we did in our low lunge twist, can you lift a little more underneath the front of your left hip bone as your outer right hip drops back. From there, start to deepen the twist in your torso. Option to keep your arms as is, or maybe fly your arms wide, half bind, full bind. 2 breaths wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath. Stay in it as you exhale. Tricky transition. Inhale, warrior 2. Lots of balance involved. Cartwheel all the way up. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Beautiful. Good. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior, tricky transition. Exhale, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana, go for it. Shift all the way to that right leg. Bring your right hand forward and to the right, yes. Pull your belly and front ribs in as you get longer through your top leg. Reach more through your top fingers, lighten up your right hand, lengthen your right side waist. Good, then maybe heart and gaze to the side wall, to the sky. Breathe, stay for 3. Reverse triangle coming up in 2. And 1, gaze to the floor, soften your right knee, big step back with that left foot. Inhale, reverse triangle. Keep your right arm reaching back. Pivot your right toes in, let your torso fall over your left leg. In a wide-legged straddle, just sway side to side. As your torso swings, let one knee soften, and then the other. The next time you swing right, find a low lunge facing the front of your space. Bend your right knee, square off through your hips. Good. Inhale, standing splits. Big shift onto that right leg. Let the weight of your head dropping help lift your left leg high. Spin your left hip down to the floor. It's okay if that left leg lowers a little bit. Lift your left leg from your left glutes, your hamstring, your calf. Option to grab your right ankle with your right hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both knees. Tuck your left knee behind your right. Try and bring your left heel closer to your left glute and your forehead closer to your right shin. So you're in a nice tight ball. Inhale, standing splits, left leg high. Twice more. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. This time, exhale through Shiva squat and have a seat. Half seated spinal twist. Keep that left leg tucked underneath your right. So your right leg is crossed over, right foot is grounded on the floor. Good. Bring your right fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, half seated spinal twist. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Get wider through your right collarbone and take your gaze in that same direction. Then maybe close your eyes. As you breathe here, you might attach a mantra to your breath. As you inhale from your tailbone to the top of your head, maybe think of the word let. And as you exhale, maybe think of the word go and really ring out and twist. Gently move through center to the left. Taking a counter twist, you can press your right arm into your right leg. Maybe bend your elbows and look to the left, whatever feels good. And then we're gonna unwind. Swing that right leg all the way around. Set up for pigeon on the left. Scoot your left knee over to the left side of your mat. Walk your right toes and right knee way back. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. You might stay here. Or maybe exhale, sleeping pigeon. Walk your fingers forward. Close your eyes. Find your breath. When you open up your grip, when you begin to detach and ungrasp and let go, there's a huge amount of surrender that's necessary. Here in pigeon, see if you can work into that surrender. Notice where your body might be resisting. See if you can send your breath there. And with a little tenderness, start to ungrasp those places. Back in. Tuck your right toes, press with your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high, and then scorpion dog, that left leg. Option to stay or flip your dog. Pivot on your right toes, point all 10 toes to the back of your space. Press your hips high, Turn your left palm to the front of the room. Reach your left arm to the front of your space. Keep pressing down through your right hand. Open your heart. Stay for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, pitch forward slightly, pull your belly and make space. Exhale, Parvrita Parsvakonasana, revolve side angle. Right arm, as much of that arm as you can to the outside of your left leg. Press your palms. Find that lift under the front of your right hip bone again, and then use your right arm into your left leg, your left palm into your right hand to help you twist a little deeper. Whatever arm variation you took on the first side, feel free to move in that direction now. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stay in it as you exhale. Tricky transition. Inhale, warrior 2. Lots of balance. And as you exhale, just settle in. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back. Reverse warrior. Another tricky transition. Exhale, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana, go for it. Shift onto your left leg, fly, float, breathe. Extend out your top heel as you draw your belly and front ribs in. Get longer from your left hip to your left armpit. Get lighter through that right arm. Maybe start to open your chest and gaze to the side, to the ceiling. Stay for 3. Reverse triangle coming up in 2. And 1, gaze to the floor, soften your front knee, big step back. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach your left arm up and back. Pivot your left toes in. Turn your torso to your right thigh. Legs are in a wide-legged forward fold. Start to sway side to side. Soften your neck, your shoulders. Just make this feel good. And the next time you swing left, low lunge facing front. Bend your left knee, square off your hips. Inhale, standing splits. Drop the weight of your head to lift your right leg high. Relax your shoulders, maybe even shake them out a little bit. Spin your right hip down, square off more through your pelvis. That'll hit your hamstrings even more. Use the back of your right leg to lift it higher, and then maybe grab that left ankle with your left wrist. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva squats. Bend your right knee behind your left. Bring your right heel closer to your glute and your forehead closer to your front knee. Inhale, standing splits, twice more. Exhale, Shiva squats. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squats. Inhale, standing splits. This time exhale through Shiva squat into a half seated spinal twist. Right leg is tucked under. Left leg is over. Try and adjust so both sit bones are grounded. And then with your left fingers behind you, inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist left. Good. Widen your left collarbone back. Take your gaze in that direction. Option again to close your eyes. Maybe return to that mantra. Use your inhale, that lengthening of your spine to breathe in. Let. Use that exhale to ring out. Go. Gently move through center to the right. Taking that counter twist, whatever feels good in your body on this side. And then we'll take that big unwinding. Swing your left leg around, move your right knee to the right. Set up for pigeon on the right. Walk your left knee and left toes back. Inhale, lengthen, option to stay upright. Exhale, maybe sleeping pigeon. practicing APARIGRAHA, I had the image of a river. Our body in a river, as life is constantly flowing as the river, can be a little scary. But as soon as we try and grab for the bank and hold on and stop ourselves from going with the flow of the current, immediately we feel the pressure of that current roaring against our body. The struggle, the suffering, the pain of holding on is much more difficult than just letting go. Riding the current. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, press your hands. This time step back, downward dog. And just pedal out your legs, last down dog of class. Take what you need to release, to reset your spine, your pelvis. Maybe open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Slow count of 5 to lower to the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Same thing here as you work to interlace your fingers and squeeze your palms. If those elbows are bent, think of lifting your elbows. Otherwise, stretch your arms and poke your knuckles to the space behind you. Inhale, Shalabhasana, lift everything away from the floor. Widen through your collarbones, draw your shoulder blades together. Tuck your chin slightly, get longer through the back of your neck. Engage the whole back line of your body. Take a breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Right cheek to the floor, look left. Let it go. Similar to what we did in Baby Cobra today, tent your left fingers next to your left shoulder one more time. Use that just to lift your chest enough so you can thread your right arm through. Bend your left knee about hip height and then open your left arm to your left side. We're just coming into a supine twist from our belly. Bring your right hand to your left knee, keep a little pressure there, and then gaze to your left thumb. Rewinding slowly. Bring your left fingers back to the floor. Extend your left leg back next to your right. Lift your chest slightly so you can unthread your right arm and lower back to your belly. Setting up for Dhanurasana. Bow pose, bend your knees, reach back for your feet or your ankles. Bring your legs together or as close together as you can. Anchor your pelvis down. Inhale, kick your shins to the back of the room, lift your chest. And then start to lift your feet to the ceiling to help lift your thighs. Breathe between your shoulder blades. Smooth out the wrinkles in your forehead. Take one more breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Left cheek to the floor, look right. Tent your right fingertips to the floor to lift your chest so you can thread your left arm under and through. Bend your right knee and start to reach your right arm over to the right. Coming into that supine twist on the right. Bring your left hand to your right thigh and gently press down. And see if you can work your right shoulder blade closer to the floor. This time, keep on rolling onto your back, setting yourself up for bridge or wheel. One last back bend. Wherever you are, open your feet hip width, walk your heels in close to your seat. Setu Bandha bridge pose, arms alongside your body. Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel pose, hands by your ears. Take a breath in to prepare, and then tuck your tailbone, exhale, lift your hips. If you're coming into bridge, interlace your fingers underneath you. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. And then everyone press into your feet to lift your hips higher and start to move your chest either to your chin if you're in bridge or through your arms if you're in full wheel. Full wheel, try and stretch your legs and arms a little straighter. Take one more breath in. Exhale slowly, lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees open wide, hands to your belly, close your eyes. Gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side, releasing through your spine. And start to rock front to back. Make your way all the way up to sit. Extend your left leg long towards the back of your mat. Open your right leg long towards the front of your mat. So you're taking a wide straddle facing the side of your mat. Flex your feet, sit up tall, and when you're ready, either crawl your fingers forward or grab onto your big toes. Keep reaching back through your sit bones as you fold forward, so try and maintain that connection of your hips into the floor. Make your way back up to sit. We'll continue to move towards the front of our mat. So bring your left leg to meet your right. Paschimottanasana, facing front. Feet are flexed, legs are long. Take a breath in, lengthen. Exhale, fold. If you need to soften your knees a bit here, go for it. Walk your sit bones back. Pull your heart towards your shins, and then relax your neck and your head. Unroll onto your back. And as you do so, set yourself up for final rest. Shavasana, take your time. You might open your legs a little wider today. Maybe bring your arms a little further away from your body. Create space in your armpits. Get all the little fidgets out. Close your eyes and let's take one last breath together. Inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, sigh. And now let your breath go. In today's Shavasana, I'll walk you through a body scan. As I mentioned, points on your body, try and bring more softness to those points. Starting with your toes. Release from your toes to your heels and soften your ankles. Relax your shins. Release your knees. Let your thigh bones get heavy and drop into the floor. Soften your hip bones and across your pelvis. Keep your belly easeful as it gently rises and falls with your breath. Soften your heart. Allow your collarbones to widen, your shoulders to release. Let go of tension from your shoulders down through your elbows. Elbows to wrists. Wrists to all of your fingertips. Allow the inside of your hand to get heavier as the back of your hand melts into the floor. Soften your throat, maybe adding a gentle swallow. Let go of tension in your jawbone, your cheekbones, your temples. And let your eyes be heavy on your sides. Soften your third eye space of intuition on your forehead between your eyebrows. And as you soften there, see if you can breathe into that space. Giving life, giving breath to your intuition. Slowly start to deepen your breath back into your belly, maybe your chest. Have tiny movements to your body, wiggle your fingers, your toes, rock your head side to side. When you're ready, reach your arms overhead, take a big yawn, stretch, maybe even yawn or open your mouth, stick out your tongue. And draw your knees in towards your chest, roll to your right side. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Today, as you find your seat, return to that gesture of receiving. Palms up, eyes closed. APARIGRAHA. Non-attachment, non-grasping, letting go. Each forward step on life's path requires us to let go of the previous step. The process of living rests in the delicate balance between the death of the old and the birth of the new. Charlotte Bell. Gathering your hands to your heart. Divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.